Thank you for your interest in my video. My name is Cassie Laughlin, and I can reliably identify one lichen. So why am I doing a video for the British Lichen Society? Well, in short, my mum is the president. But sit tight and I'll give you the slightly longer version. I love maps. I love walking outside, geocaching, and anything slightly nerdy like stats. I'm currently a volunteer for Girl Guiding, and in 2024 I completed a micro volunteering project for the British Lichen Society. This is the one lichen that I can identify. I've even learnt to pronounce it, Xanthoria periotina. And it's beautiful, don't you think? Thankfully, it's a very common lichen. Considering how common it is, my mum showed me that it's not very well recorded in the British Lichen Society database. This is the interactive map for the species in March 2024. You can see there's lots of space around where I live in Norwich, Norfolk. I'm not alone in this. A big shout out to my friend in Exeter, who is recording Cresponia premnia, and my body double just north of Dumfries, who's also recording Xanthoria periotina. Looks like they're having fun too. So it turns out that I didn't complete many journeys just to find my lichen, but I found it in my normal day-to-day life. So I haven't completed a whole hectad yet. This is the map in March 2024, and this is what it looks like now. A lot of those records in Norwich are mine. Let me tell you about some of the other fun I had. Long Meg and her daughters consist of a Neolithic stone circle in a field with a few trees. It's clearly been well recorded because there were 77 records before I went on holiday, but no one had found Xanthoria periotina. Maybe it wasn't there when it was first surveyed. I searched long and hard until I found a sample that I was certain was my lichen. You hear me say that a lot. And here it is. It's beautiful, don't you think? 20 million people visit Blackpool each year, but as far as I know, only one of them recorded Xanthoria periotina. Those two green squares in Blackpool are mine, and the one in Lytham St Anne's too. That's the only one in that hectare, but to be fair, most of it is the sea. It's also fun to find where a record would take the all species map from green to blue or blue to black. For example, this monad here in Helsden, Norwich, finding Xanthoria periotina was the seventh lichen in this monad. So I took it from green to now blue. I record all my records on iNaturalist and then I pop them onto the spreadsheet, which I periodically send to Janet. There's a couple of benefits to this. One, I can make sure that somebody else checks my records before I commit them to the British Lichen Society record. But also Janet can have a quick look and spot check. It's much quicker to do in the field as well. I recently learned about the copywriting rules on iNaturalist, so I changed my photos to the label attribution non-commercial, which means that they can be shared, but people can't make money from them. This means that my records are now in the Global Biodiversity Information Facility, or GBIF, and sharing them with British Lichen Society has similar results too. I really like this. My records might be being used by scientists. So I'd like to set a challenge for you if you wouldn't mind. If you don't already, share your lichen records with the British Lichen Society. If you've not done this before, there's lots of helpful information on the Lichen Society website. Or you might find someone that you know that could help you with this. If you already share them, what fun could you have in 2025? Could you concentrate on one species, like I have? Everywhere you go, record it, even when you're on holiday or just at a car park. Could you concentrate on your favourite places? Churchyards are often very common with lichenologists, but supermarket car parks aren't bad either, and my lichen grows in laybys, so I find loads like that. Could you get together with friends and maybe record species other than lichens and use something like iNaturalist? Things like this create a picture for scientists. It's all very helpful. Thank you for listening to my talk today. I hope you found it really useful and quite fun. Wouldn't it be great if we all set ourselves some sort of fun project and we all contribute towards biodiversity in this way?